Hey everyone, let's get in the second part of 48th day. Okay, here we are not adulate anyone. If if you have got something really special, like particular, that kind of precious achievement in your life, in that case, we have to adulate you. That's cause you deserve. Otherwise, it is not better to adulate anyone. If we are in the process of adulating anyone, in that case person has to be able or deservable to get something, that kind of thing, or it's like that. Only in that case we have to what adulate anyone. Otherwise, uh, most of the people will come to uh, abominate anyone. In that case, that's not a good, and that's awful things for everybody, and it is already seen. So what to do here? We have to call it ourselves with the people who are already like a reads, or something like that. In that case we can move forward. Otherwise we'll stay like as we used to be. So in that case, what kind of person we have to be? We have to be so like mentally we have to be preserved. In that case, we can move ahead, and that's our vision, and that's we always have to do. Otherwise, we can able to call it us. In that case, we can move forward, and it can make your journey like demystify. It can demystify your journey, your life, and everything will be public. Because everybody will know about you, because they will assume you like you are not doing, and they will recognize just a what you are just like a useless, worthless person. And that case, nobody will respect you. Everybody come to disparage you. In that case, that's not the good things. So if you want to get all the things, reputation, prestige, harmony, liberation, freedom from your life, even in a community or society, in that case you must have but enough, unlimited, infinite, infinitive. The amount of money must be in infinitive. So only in that case, what everybody will come to meet you. Otherwise, no one of them will care about you, and that's the reality, man. So so you mustn't have to emaciate your morning, but instead of making that instead of emaciating that things, you have to what imprecise that things. Or you might have something really precious and straining and exciting things in the future. So it can be really help precious and dazzling thing for you. And you must have to, even you are amonic person, in that case you won't be, because you are actually facing all the troubles, all the obstacles from your life. And that's why this is actually becoming, your life is becoming really precious and appreciating, and it has to be. Haven't you think about it? In that case, you must have to, if you want to do something, and if you want to get something in your life, in that case you must have to be paranoid, and you must have that kind of obsession to do that things and to get that kind of things. Only in that case you can become successful. Otherwise you can't able to get that kind of things. So you want to get a, if you like to get a congenial environment around you, whatever wherever you are living, in that case you must have to hard out. You have to be very perseverant, really conscientious. Only in that case you can able to deserve that kind of things. Otherwise you will lose, because you're not hardworking for that kind of activities or that kind of achievements in your life. So in that case, how can you deserve? You don't deserve, man. So it is better to make that kind of things like fractious. So you won't care about fractious things, because you are here to hard work. And if you come to hard work, in that case there won't be any kind of things limited. You might have everything in an unlimited way. And then you can even what you don't need to flattery ahead of other people, because you have the mentality, that kind of ultimate energy, you can stimulate yourself for further progress on your growth. You will work on your growth, and that's why you will always go ahead, and you have to be ahead, because you are actually following, but you are actually going ahead, and you have to go ahead. Never ever feel like you are not doing anything in your life. If you come to think in that case, you will feel so demotivated, and this you can inspire you more, you further yourself further. In that case, you will fall in a trouble or something like that. In that case, what how can you control, how can you have control over your feelings or opinions? In that case, you can have, your journey will what become really, you can get that kind of parsimonious journey, or that kind of environment one ahead of you. If you have parsimonious environment around you, in that case you will learn a lot of things from that kind of environment, because you are actually living in a parsimonious environment. In that case, there might have a lot of knowledge and wisdom around that. In that case, you will gain, and you can evolve, you can even able to share that kind of what knowledge among the people, among the member of your family or something like that. If you wanna change your family, in that case, the first person must has to hard work. If that person is really hardworking, diligent, he has a lot of confidence, or that kind of inner inspiration is within him. In that case, nothing can be impossible for that person, and it has to be, because he deserves, he might have hard work, and he's still he have hard work, and he's still hardworking, and hardworking is his only his passion, or only his choice. And accept that all the things are just worthless. He assumes all these things are worthless. So that's why everything is he is doing in his life, he might have what assuming all the things are just like normal and simple, small. But that's not everything. Whatever he's doing in his life is like prodigious things. So we must have to assume all these things in a prodigious things. Only in that case we can gain, otherwise we will fail. So that's why we have to be really how proficient and ingenious person. We're not talking about engineer being an engineer or something like that. So most of the time it will be better if you are proficient person or brilliant. We have to talk about the, if you have excellency in something, only in that case people will appoint you, even in their field or something like that. Otherwise, most of the people will come to neglect you, and you will stay, and you won't even able to earn even a little bit money, just like me, and you will always stay like this. So never ever think like you can earn money, you can earn money, or you can do as your what contribution for the family will be zero. You assuming all the things around you in this way, but that's just a myth. But if a person has confidence, that kind of hard work, even if you haven't confidence, in that case, if you are ready to hard work, if you are ready to try not to let your journey, your life go, your time, let it waste. You don't want to let it waste. So that's why how everything whatever you are performing and executing in your life, that is really epistemic, and that's also about your experience. Nobody's whatever you it is seems like how uh, uh, it is like insinuate, it will insinuate other people. But if we come to what the hell insinuate yourself, in that case, what kind of things and knowledge and wisdom you can able to gain, what are the things behind it. You don't nobody most of the people come to avoid and neglect all these things. But it's just it has a lot of disadvantages if they lose these kinds of opportunities, these kinds of sparkling, or really how stunning a chance. We mustn't have to lose it. We have to embrace the challenges, even it's really cacophonous or something like that. Somehow we feel it's really somehow you feel like it's deflammatory or something like that. And somehow we will learn, we keep going embracing, or we keep embracing the challenges, the obstacles, the obligation, because we assume all the things like how immu- immutable and epistematic, or we want here to destabilize anyone. We have to stabilize everything, and we are here to emancipate everyone, even your own self. In that case, you will everyone will go and you will let them go, and that's